The inaugural ceremony of Aalekh by Cerebrum began with the welcoming of the chief guests for the day, Mr. Ravi Khera and Mrs. Mridula Garg. They were welcomed by the deans of all schools of Bennett University, faculty and the student members of the club Cerebrum. Greetings were followed by photographs clicked of all the deans together along with the chief guests. Mr. Ravi Khera and Mrs. Mridula Garg were then taken on a short campus tour in the academic blocks of Bennett University, after which they made their way to the eagerly awaiting audience. Following a short interaction with the audience, the chief guests and the deans of the schools proceeded with the lighting of the lamp ceremony. The session was followed by Mrs. Mridula Garg addressing the audience about her time as a student at Miranda House and her experience as a prominent female writer. Here's an excerpt from one of her books.
फिर जहाँ कदम बढ़ाया महफूज माने जाने वाले रास्तों से भटकी कोई ना कोई औरत मिल गई।
She was then presented with a token of gratitude. Mr. Ravi Khera truly made an impact on the audience with his charismatic persona from the very first moment he took to the stage.
सारा कमरा खाली हो गया, खाली एक सज्जन वहां पे बैठे थे। तो उसको पूछता है कि भैया आप क्यों बैठे हो? बोले आई एम द नेक्स्ट स्पीकर। इसमें बैठो।
Mr. Ravi Khera enlightened the audience with insightful advice as an industry expert and talked about his own personal experience climbing up the ladder of success. The session ended with Mr. Khera being felicitated by Dr. Professor Ajit Abraham. Here's what students thought of the session.
The session was really inspiring. I got to learn a lot and I hope I can implement the teachings in my daily life.
I like listening to his stories. I got to learn a lot from his life experiences.
Well, that brings us to the end of the inaugural ceremony of Aalekh by Cerebrum. Mr. Ravi Khera and Mrs. Mridula Garg were there to grace the ceremony. Well, let's see what the rest of the event has in store for us. This is reporter Joya Bhuyan with cameraman Anmol Singh Sethi signing off.